Lindsay Olivarez. I'm an associate attorney in the family law section of Udall-Shumway. I often meet with clients who are meeting with me for a possible divorce, legal separation, or annulment action that frankly may not even want to pursue the option. It's perhaps something that their spouse has approached them with. And I'm often asked, what can I do to stop the process? To be perfectly frank, there's not a lot in Arizona that one can do to stop the process if you have a non-covenant marriage. I've recently written a blog on our website about the difference between covenant and non-covenant marriage, and you can certainly refer to that website for that blog. But the basic difference is, with a covenant marriage, you've elected to obtain a special marriage license that restores what we call fault rules, which we don't otherwise have in Arizona. So if you have a non-covenant marriage and your spouse has said to you, well, I think I want a divorce, and you don't want that divorce to happen, your options are to really encourage your spouse to get into some counseling with an outside professional, or to go through the court conciliation services route. Conciliation services is an arm of the court, and they employ counselors to meet with parties who are potentially thinking of reconciling. That meeting is required attendance, and there's a fee associated if you don't show up for your conciliation services appointment. And it also puts a stay on a divorce proceeding that's been filed. So really, conciliation services comes into play once a divorce has been filed that perhaps someone is thinking they don't want to go through with. If the conciliation session is not successful, then the court's alerted to that and the stay is lifted and you proceed on. If it is successful, it is an opportunity to try and rectify your marriage where the two of you have to come together and, at least for that appointment, sit down with someone who is employed by the court. My advice is always to parties, if you're sincere in your efforts to want to reconcile between you and your spouse, look at your insurance. If your insurance carrier covers mental health and marital counseling, try to find a provider that you think would best suit you and your spouse. Do some research, do the actual legwork to find someone who's appropriate for you. Because even though conciliation services is a free service of the court, it's a one-time only item usually. And frankly, sometimes it's not the best fit for everyone. So particularly in cases where you might need ongoing assistance, certainly look towards your own personal resources to try and find a counselor who might help. Certainly we're not in the business of wanting to divorce anyone who doesn't want to be divorced. But at the end of the day, if that's imminent, we're here to listen to you.